First off, I'd like to thank Carrie from Weight Watchers with Carrie for inviting me into this collab. Please check in the information below, in the box below, and I will have the other people that are also doing this collab. Also, I'll have the recipe written down. This is a 2-point pasta fagioli, like Olive Garden, and it is 1 1/4 cup servings, and when we're all done we should get 10 servings out, 10 1 1/4 cup servings. So the ingredients you're going to need is a cup of carrots. I usually buy the shredded carrots, but I didn't have any in there, so I chopped up, this is 2 1/2 carrots that I peeled and chopped up myself. This is 1 onion, which equals a cup, and 1/2 cup of celery. I'm going to use the pan to spray the pan while I ground my ground sirloin. The ingredients I'm going to need is a jar of any kind of pasta sauce that you like. I like the chunky tomato, garlic, and onion ragu, and it's 24 ounces. And then you're also going to add a can of 15 ounces of white beans and a 15-ounce can of kidney beans, and also a 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes. You're also going to add, I like the less sodium beef broth, a 32-ounce container of that. I put these kind of shells in the soup, the medium shells, so it's 1.5 cups of the shells. And then you're going to measure out some salt. I got my measuring spoons right here. I forget exactly how much salt and pepper, but I'll measure it out. And some parsley flakes on the top. I think that's 1.5 teaspoons. And then 1.5 teaspoons of Tabasco sauce. And then I season my meat with the garlic salt and the Lori seasoned salt. And the first thing you want to do is get your pan hot. And after that, I'm going to spray some Pam. I'm going to spray a little bit of Pam in the bottom of the pan just to keep the meat from sticking. And these are the ingredients. Whoop, we went out of focus there. Okay. So I'm going to brown the meat, and when I get it done, I will be back. The magic of videotaping. I will be back in a few seconds. Okay, the meat is all done and drained, so very simple now. You just put the meat in and then add your beans. They tell you to rinse them, and I don't know why, but I rinsed them and then put them back in the can. The kidney beans. It told me to put raw onion in, so I put my raw onion in. And my carrots. Then the celery. My diced tomatoes. I like to have a little bit of basil and garlic and oregano in it, so I add that. Once again, I think I probably should have had a bigger pot. Oh, the ragu. And last but not least, the broth. Well, actually there's one more ingredient, but we got to get the broth in here first. Yeah, it's pretty full. And then it was 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/4 cup of parsley flakes. And I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of Tabasco sauce, but I forgot to take the cover off, so I'll be right back. I'm going to give this a stir too, and I'll be right back. Well, I almost forgot, you got to add the pasta too. It's a cooked pasta, so you have to cook it. I just cooked it a little bit. I cooked it for about 6 minutes just to get a little bit of it. And then it's 3/4 teaspoon of Tabasco sauce. So I'm going to put a cover on this, and we're going to cook it on low for 7 hours, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Okay, that's my recipe for pasta fagioli. So if you try it, let me know how you like it. It's 2 points for a 1 1/4 cup serving. And there's the finished product. That is a 1 1/4 cup of the pasta fagioli soup. If you'd like to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese and add some extra points on there, you always can do that too.